beautiful babes. My name is Lauren Lovelight, and today I'm going to be talking about first trimester and maybe a little bit of second trimester pregnancy symptoms, what has helped me throughout my pregnancy, and we'll end with a little bit of a meditation and relaxation to connect with ourselves and our babies inside our bellies. I know so many of my beautiful goddess friends are pregnant at this time, and with COVID and everything going on, I just want to ensure that you have such a beautiful pregnancy. I truly believe that my spiritual journey and my intuition and my connection within my body and my self-awareness has really helped during this pregnancy. It's made it so much smoother, just communicating with my body and what it needs, and I want to be able to provide that to you so that, you know, if we're going through the same things, that you won't feel alone. With that being said, I do want to start with just a little prayer to kind of get us all in tune and on the same wavelength, and then we'll go into the information. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. Exhale everything from today. Inhale through the nose. Hold it. Breathe out, allowing ourselves to tap into this space. God, thank you so much for this beautiful day and this beautiful baby that you have blessed me with. Allow the blessings to occur throughout our lifetime. May we continue to be strong within ourselves and trust ourselves throughout this pregnancy. Send love to those who are viewing this video. May it help them. May it reach their highest selves. May they continue to feel strong. May they have the love surrounding them. May they have support. May they have grounding. Sending beautiful light energy to everybody. Amen. Thank you. All right, so one thing that of course all of us talk about is the nausea and the morning sickness. So for me, I never threw up from my morning sickness, but I always felt nauseous. And it didn't help that I didn't want to eat anything. My diet completely changed. I went from eating like smoothie bowls every day to not wanting those. I do believe that when you are pregnant, things just want to be warm. And I think that's one of the reasons why the baby just didn't want a smoothie bowl anymore. And you wanted to eat warm things. I ate a lot of Subway veggie wraps, and I didn't feel bad about it. I was still getting my greens in. I survived on Sprite and some ginger chews a little bit, and I just had so much grace with myself. I knew that the nausea is from your body making the placenta. They say even like if you're so sick, it just means that you're really building a healthy placenta within you in the beginning of your pregnancy. But the light is there, and the first trimester morning sickness goes away, you know, after so many months. At least it did for me. Now I'm in the stages where I just want to eat everything, but having ginger chews on tap, keeping exercise, so if I did go for a walk and everything, it did help. Also, frankincense helped a lot for me. I use doTERRA oils now. I used to use Young Living, but my fiance and I use doTERRA, and I have not broken out from doTERRA oils unlike Young Living, so I do recommend those. If I was feeling nauseous, I would rub a little bit of frankincense on my stomach, and that would help. But this is just my experience. I'm not a doctor. Just have to throw that in. If you're nauseous, you know, listen to your doctors or your midwife about things. And another thing, I am also working with a midwife here in Maui, and she's also a naturopath, which is wonderful. I plan on having a home water birth, so send prayers and love to that. I wanted to make sure everything was natural, and I wanted to have full control over my whole birth process, and I have thought of that even before I was pregnant, and I believe and trust in my body that I'll be able to do it. I know there will be pain, but I trust that my body knows exactly what to do, as well as the baby, when he will be coming. So next thing is tiredness. I was extremely exhausted and still probably am. I get short bursts of energy, which I try not to expel all in one place. But in the first trimester, you just are tired, you're exhausted, and you just have to take a nap. For me, it was a struggle because I love to work out. If anybody knows me, I was posting a lot of workout videos earlier this year, and I love HIIT workouts. I was doing yoga and Zumba. But this first trimester tiredness, you know, the baby forming in the early stages and just having to be so careful of that womb space, just let yourself nap and relax, you know, as much as you can. It's normal. Your body is going through so many changes, so tiredness was a big one. Okay. And on to the next one, new workouts. So walking is really big, as much as you can. I had to change basically everything. I, for one, am a person that loves ab workouts, and you shouldn't really do those anymore. But walking and light stretching is probably the best bet for you at this time. Again, I don't know, listen to your doctors. This might not be perfectly for you, but for me, it was a struggle just having to change my whole routine or not exactly be able to do what I used to do. But it's perfectly normal, and there's so many good workouts on YouTube or on Instagram where pregnant moms are doing the workouts, or you can look up what to do during certain weeks of your pregnancy. So I recommend that. Another symptom that I wanted to give, and it's very personal of mine, but I feel like a lot of us go through this during our pregnancies, is the emotional symptom of feeling alone. The depression that comes a little bit just from our brain chemistry changing and feeling like our life is changing as well. You probably only tell a few people about your pregnancy in the beginning, and you don't tell all your friends what you're going through. They ask you how you're doing, and you don't want to tell them that you're feeling nauseous all day because you're not ready to share that you're pregnant. For me, it was hard, especially being away from home. My family is in Baltimore, and I was in Fort Lauderdale before this with my beautiful roommate, Stephanie. And I have a great partner, but of course you want to be surrounded by a beautiful feminine, energy as well. I've worked to build that up since being here in Maui, but you definitely I definitely missed a lot of my friends and just being able to be so open. It was hard to keep it kind of a secret and sacred until we were ready to release it. And I definitely feel that, you know, when you're pregnant and you haven't been able to share it with the world yet, that it can make you feel a little bit alone. So if you're feeling that as well, you're not alone, and that's why it's good to have like a doula or maybe one close friend that you work with, or even a therapist, so that you can share what's going on. Journaling, meditation really helped for me. I meditated with a rose quartz a lot, held it with my heart, held it with my baby. That way my baby wasn't being sent a lot of sadness, and I just meditated on imagining the people that I loved around me, and that really helps. Again, the frankincense, and then peace is a great roller to have as well, and I can tell you what's in it. Let's see. So peace has coconut oil, vetiver, lavender, ylang-ylang, frankincense, clary sage, marjoram, and spearmint. And it's a beautiful oil to have to create a peaceful atmosphere for yourself. I usually rub it on the back of my neck or on my wrists, and highly recommend this roller for the emotional parts, symptoms of your pregnancy. And the next one is cramps. I remember having cramps at night a lot. I think that's when the kind of feminine energy really awakens within women, and especially on full moons. There's a lot of moving around inside our uterus and making space for baby to grow. And I remember having trouble sleeping, and just really having to hold myself. I remember just being able to hold my belly and just say, baby, it's okay, it's okay, and then the pains would kind of go away or they'd subside. Again, the Serenity oil really helped with sleeping, as well as the frankincense on my belly. And another oil that was great is Console. And this is a part of the emotional blend as well. And Console has coconut oil, frankincense, patchouli, ylang-ylang, sandalwood, rose, and a few others. So this is a really good oil to have as well if you're feeling a little bit of overwhelm from your pregnancy. The sleep is going to be totally different. It was for me, and getting as many naps as I can, as I said before, during the day, and being easy on myself, getting accustomed to your new body, allowing the baby to just flow in, and really being, easy on yourself, not doing too much lifting during that time to strain yourself as well. Let's see. Oh, I also wanted to share the types of prenatals that I take, and these are it. You can see from Alani Nu. I love her products. This has great ways to get your nutrients. Highly recommend her. I get it from GNC. It's also on Amazon as well. And I am also, was mostly plant-based. Prior to this pregnancy, I loved eating vegan, and during this pregnancy, I've allowed some meat into my diet, and I do truly feel that I needed it. I never got sick when I had it, and my body felt really good when I had it. So I do believe that the baby needed it. Now, do I believe that you can have a beautiful, perfect baby being vegan and plant-based? Yes. Ellen Fisher is somebody who I follow on YouTube, and she has beautiful children, raised all vegan, and she ate vegan during her pregnancy. So I do believe it's possible. However, I changed up my diet a little bit when I felt like I wasn't getting enough nutrients, and I just didn't judge my body for it. I allowed it to happen. You know, after this, I'll probably go back to eating more vegan and plant-based. But during this, I'm kind of just having grace with myself and no judgment and getting the nutrients that I need. Let's see. Yeah, again, I am not a doctor, and I know that we all have different symptoms, but I really hope that this helped you out a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and go into a mini meditation just to help you connect to yourself and your baby. So go ahead and get comfortable and close your eyes. A beautiful breath to do that I love to relax when I lay in bed is breathing in through the nose for 4 counts, holding for 7, and then breathing out through the mouth for 8 counts. Doing this about 4 times, and then you return to regular breathing. So again, it's 4, 7, 8. And what we're gonna do is imagine that this beautiful being is up in the sky, almost like a Buddha. I call it my highest self, sitting on a cloud, beginning to pour light from the sky as it drips into the atmosphere to the crowns of our head. It opens up and comes through, pouring this divine golden light within our bodies. And go ahead and rub your hands together and place it on your belly. Sending love to your womb, connecting with the soul, the spirit that chose you as its mother. I will be having a boy in March. Just sending so much love to your womb, protecting it, giving it a beautiful golden ball of light around it. Making a beautiful shield around you, dripping a cape of rose quartz, twinkling energy around you, holding you in so much love. Knowing that you can always come back to this space. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Beautiful. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope that you found it informational, and if you have any questions regarding the oils that I used or the crystals that I used, please reach out. I also provide prenatal Reiki to help you trust and get in tune with your body and your baby. I also do private meditations or group meditations, and I would love to work with you so that you can build up that relationship with your baby even more while he or she is in your womb. And that can also be booked at my website or with me at laurenlovelight@gmail.com or on my Instagram, lauren.lovelight. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Keep doing you. You are so strong. You are so wise, and you can trust your body to do exactly what it needs to. And you're not alone. Love you. Bye-bye.